Hello everyone, this is MaffumanCasting, Shoutout. This is a 6-on-6 ship-building action game starring Fecal. Fecal is going to jump in there, has a Protoss speed at 1.81 speed, has phase disruptors at 4, going to one-shot farm and use his recharge shields, doesn't has any upgrades other than that. Looks like we got a blink in there from Quite Gone. Quite Gone can get a little bit Quite Goner with blink. Can upgrade how far that little bubble goes, but helps you jump away into combat, out of combat, however you need to do it. Looks like Willow's going to jump on in there. Has a 1.82 speed, very speedy battlecruiser. No range, but has longboat missiles. Can get up to people and do some damage. UDIPI can go and have 1.61 speed and lots of range, using that also with Wraiths to farm as well. Looks like Golden Angel, going to be the tank, has the repair bots. Fecal can heal him, his shields, but if he ever gets in his hull damage, then he can use his own repair bots. Strong, independent Dreadnought, you don't need no man. Looks like Agamemnus is going to go in there as well. 1.71 speed, lots of nice range as well. And then the extra money went to longboat missiles. Chef Boy RD. Chef Boy RD, going to be able to serve up some calamari with his tentacles, one-shot farming. Does not look like he has evolve infield upgrades. It's a choice. You don't have to spend it. It's just extremely helpful too. So most Leviathans do. Looks like Shaolin Blood. Shaolin Blood's going to launch some Electromagnetic Storm. Electromagnetic Storm does a whole bunch of area effect damage, and to use that on Golden Angel. Golden Angel, although he's the tank, doesn't want to tank forever if he can avoid it. Agamemnus moving in there. Going to get hit by Conjurak. Conjurak is going to be at a 1.71 speed. Has Wraiths to farm as well. Are those cloaked Wraiths? Did you start off with cloaked Wraiths? You madman! I love it. Right now, those Wraiths are only attacking when they are whenever they're attacking, they are uncloaked. So they were able to get a couple of extra shots off on the battlecruiser. TK does have a blink as well. Very popular Void Ray upgrade. He uses that as leftover money to use his phase disruptors farming right now. Gonna fight off Agamemnus. Agamemnus is in the gas. The gas is gonna help protect the battlecruiser, and TK is gonna blink away. Looks like Dazzle has a Dark Swarm. He can create his own little gas cloud, and which heals him up. It does cost about 100 energy, and he has 250, so he's not gonna use it all the time, but it is extremely helpful against all the missiles. Willow gonna move on in there. We got everybody trying to pile on the Chef Boy RD, he is there to farm, and he's trying to do that over there, but unfortunately there's all of this heavy Terran firepower against him right now. Golden Angel gonna move on in there, gonna push him back. He is also kind of fills the same role as a tank. Dreadnoughts are more of an armor tank. They can upgrade their armor, as opposed to Leviathans, which mostly go for like the health strategy. The more health, the better. Although lower armor count per one. You see these interceptors going in there. Wraith gonna move in, gonna be able to fly around, and they're only gonna be able to be shot by the farm ships when they are attacking themselves. Helps them survive a little bit longer. Looks like we got some chasing up here, which means that the rest of the team is down here, fighting away, trying to figure out where and who and why they can farm. With the Void Ray, very easy to blink away. So Kondrak is going to have to get out of there. He's in a position. Oh, he's going to be getting attacked. He does go right around the rocks. He is going to take a whole bunch of damage. The rest of the red team is on him though. Shaolin Blood has enough energy to heal him, but he can't use his other abilities. He is a energy into Shield's life. Shaolin is going to move on in there, and Kondrak is taken out by Agamemnus and with a whole bunch of money at base. Will they be able to get a reverse kill right there with the red side? Hungry, out for blood. I said hungry, I think. We got a Golden Angel moving on in there, getting a whole bunch of damage taken. He's going to have Fecal. Fecal is out of energy right now. He can recharge when he has 10 shields, and when he has 10 energy. He only has 15 right now. So they're just trying to push up. Willow flying around. We have Shaolin Blood going in on the side. He can also just save up his energy. He could try to give it to the Void Ray, or he could save up his energy for his own attack. I think he's going for the second option. Golden Angel is getting so hurt, but Chef Boy RD had tentacles at 6 upgrades, 36 damage to massive units. It just wasn't quite enough to get the kill right there. Oh, he's using his repair bots, Golden Angel is, to heal himself. He's trying to farm up, trying to protect these Tempests just a little bit, but the red side was not able to get a counter kill. Dessel moving in, he's going to get attacked, he's going to move it back a little bit. These Tempests will only shoot you if they can see you, when they can't see you in the gas cloud. So he's just waiting, and pops out, almost. Wait for it, no! There it is. There it is. Not going to take any extra damage, he doesn't have to, but does want to farm. Now, it's always a big question of whether you want, when do you want to farm, and when don't you. And right now, he's just trying to get up this little area. He has his own Dark Swarm, and does want to protect himself. Blue side, trying to repeat the success they just had. Very early kill, still within the 10-minute mark. Looks like they are going to try to move on up in force. The upgrades so far, Agamemnus has 1.71 speed, upgraded his laser batteries, and long whip missiles can now one-shot farm for the next 2 minutes. Fantastic. We got Willow moving in there. Lots of missiles, not very much range, but if he can get another, if he can get close, he can do more damage. Quite gone. Warp Sun in there. Has a Chrono Rift as well as Blink, as well as very early Cloak. Dessel is going to have to retreat. A bunch of Shaolin energy used against the blue side. Agamemnus taking a whole bunch of damage though. Blood Eagle trying to get close. He wants to get that explosive charge off, but there's more and more targets. He uses it right there. He's going to hit Willow. Willow's going to take a whole bunch of damage. Willow has 1.92 speed. He's very speedy. He could try to get back, but right now he's very much inside the jaws of the talons of Blood Eagle. Explosive charge, almost there. Oh, red laser beam of death. Almost. Yu Dai Pai used his fusion torpedo, but wasn't quite able to get a kill right there. Golden Angel now in a position to hurt Blood Eagle. Blood Eagle is going to take a whole bunch of damage. Will it be enough? Blood Eagle doesn't have any more explosive charge left in him, but Golden Angel does have protected field. He can use that to add an extra 50 armor to himself. TK only does 75, so it actually can almost stop him right there. Agamemnus taking a whole bunch of damage though. The blue side bunching around their people. Beautiful feedback used against TK. TK can't use his abilities, it doesn't have any energy. Shaolin Blood taking a whole bunch of damage. We got Yu Dai Pai and the Void Ray attacking away at Shaolin Blood, and Shaolin Blood is taken out by Quite Gone. Combination, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, missiles, and Void Ray beams. Dessel gonna fly in there, wants to do some damage, only has, acid spores at 1, and not very much range, so he's really just relying on Darkstorm. He has 420 money though. Let's see what he ends up doing with it. He's trying to get as much as possible right there. Chef Boyardee is hanging out back at base. Looks like TK is going to fly in there and try to attack, and Blood Eagle going to move in, going to try to push up, see what they can possibly do. He's going to get feedback though, and he can't attack. He doesn't have that. Looks like Quite Gone flying around, doing some damage, trying to see how much money the blue side can make, but they don't want to stay forever. They can still get picked off, even though they have numerical superiority. Willow right now is quite hurt, and it is possible to get a kill, even though you have more people. Ooh, beautiful bomb right there being used. Blood Eagle on Willow, also hit Golden Angel as well. Looks like TK is going to fly in there. He's got that blink, but he doesn't have the energy for it because he keeps on getting feedback. Red fusion torpedo is back in action. Let's see what ends up being used. I think he's gonna try to scoop around for it. No, he's gonna try to retreat. Does use the afterburners, get away from the attacking Void Ray a little bit faster. He won't match the Void Ray speed, but he'll increase his own from 1.71 speed to a little bit more, 0.3, 1.86 speed. For a second or so, he's a little bit almost as fast as the Void Ray. Dessel gonna fly in there, gonna try to protect these Sky Furies. Sky Furies are adding a good amount of damage that they don't want to just allow to happen. Golden Angel using his protective field to get a little bit closer, take that damage, adding 50 more. So they do 280, but 280 minus 50 to him, and minus another 16 as well because he has an armor count. So. Looks like Chef Boyardee now has Rapid Regeneration, now has Acid Spray, both fantastic abilities, but he is, and he has a lot of tentacles right now. Has to get close, 1.61 speed, but other than that, as soon as he gets close, he can do a whole bunch of things. Acid Spray, reduce some damage, tentacles, slap things, Rapid Regeneration, heal yourself. Use a great one right there, Acid Spray against the Tempest. Dessel moving in. Dessel taking a whole bunch of damage though. He does have Dark Storm. He might end up having to use it. He does use it right there. Ooh, it actually was just barely not enough. You have to kind of like cast it on yourself for it to heal. It's not necessarily like you can just put it anywhere. You have to like put it right where you are, and then it heals you. It always blocks the vision, but it only has a secondary benefit where you click it just right. We got Chef Boyardee taking some more pot shots at these Tempests. These Tempests are going to be hurt. They only have 300 life in total, so even though it does about 100, it's a third of their life. We got Blood Eagle moving in. Blood Eagle pushing up. Gonna try to see if he can get some explosive charges off, but if he gets feedback, he won't be able to do so. He has 450 potential energy though, so he can do that for a little while. We got Willow launching that Yamato cannon at him. Only has 225 energy though. And right now the blue side is just trying to farm. But I think they're going to have to start to get on back. The red side is out for blood, trying to get some stuff, trying to focus on one of the people right there. Jeff Boyardee being very close, attacking Fecal. Fecal is the Arbiter and only has feedback. Could use feedback on somebody, but there's so many good targets. There's Dessel, who can provide protection. There's Chef Boyardee, obviously doing some damage, but this Void Ray can also blink in there, using the natural gas as protection right there. Looks like TK getting feedback to Golden Angel using his protective field. Can move back. Agamemnus moving in. Has missiles as well as laser batteries to try to do some damage. Red laser beam of death. Kabam! 1, 2, 3 attacks right there. And Willow just going to move on in there with fire as well. Launching at Chef Boyardee. Blood Eagle, such little health. Gonna move in there with Chef Boyardee, lower and lower and lower and getting lower, firing that missiles, and he has only 300 life. Will he make it back to base? Barely. No, he does not. And Blood Eagle also hit in base as well, and what is left after all of this is happening? Dessel barely making it back to base, has only Dark Swarm, not enough energy to even use it, and right there was just a absolute monstrous red laser beam of death, fusion torpedo. Sometimes you just gotta nuke it from orbit, and there's just very little that could have happened right there. They were all clustered up. Blue side actually not even pushing as hard as they possibly can. They went back to base while they were injured, because what are they gonna do? They could go stay there, risk it, possibly get hit. Fecal has 1,000 money. He has 1,000 money. He can put it into anything. He can buy warp if he wants to. You die by 1,700 money. Golden Angel 1,042. Quite Gone 475. And Agamemnus just spent all of their money. 1.82 speed. Attack fighters, range is actually pretty decent. And he's gonna warp in there too. Quite Gone. Looks like Dessel is gonna get a little bit desperate for money, trying to get up whatever he possibly can. He is outnumbered. He is not dead though. And you can do a whole bunch of things with Scourge, as long as, and actually the battle cruisers can't use lockdown on Zerg units. So there's only one unit who has energy drain ability, and Quite Gone I guess could get it, but the chance of spending the 400 is a little bit lower. Dessel trying to protect. We got a Storm being used to protect Agamemnus. He has 9 upgrades on his plasma shields. He is going to be able to recharge his shields relatively quickly. You do want to go for 10, but sometimes you run out of money. It happens. We got this battle station taking a whole bunch of damage. We got a siege thing right there. Siege tank being used against this battle station, finally taking it out right there, and providing this nice little area of protection. The feedback being used, Storm being used, 2 balls set up so he can't fly. He could fly through, but he would be a lot slower. We got Yamato cannon being used. Dessel going back to base. These Golden Angel is now in position, can hit the battle station. The battle station is basically dead though anyway because of the Tempest and all the firepower shot at it right there. Agamemnus moving in. He does have the Biosteel as well. Is going to be able to heal up in base, and it looks like Dessel's just going to fly around and take a whole bunch of damage, and I think this is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this relatively quick match with a fantastic display of the dangers of clumping up when there's fusion torpedoes. Make sure you guys submit your replays to MaffumanCasting@gmail.com. Press like, press subscribe. We are doing StarCraft Star Battle all the time.